My name is Megan Michelson, and this is my Leadership and Legacy Map. I am a recent graduate RN. I graduated with my ADN in May of 2019 and started my first job in September of 2019 working in the operating room. I'm very excited to be in the field of nursing, and I love everything, all of the different services and specialties that we can get into, so it's definitely been a wonderful career so far. This is my legacy map. I really had to think about what legacy I wanted to leave, especially being a new grad, because I haven't experienced a lot of different aspects of nursing at this point. I would like to continue my education, and I do have a few things that I want to do with that, such as completing this RN to BSN program. I wanted to get our specialized operating room certification, as well as an RNFA certification, which is an RN First Assist. It'll allow me to assist the surgeons with closing wounds, being able to inject local anesthesia, and just helping out better when I'm first assisting rather than running the surgical table. I would also like to be a mentor and a leader in the operating room. I really enjoy training new people, and being a recent grad, I understand what they're going through. That's my goal by the time I've been in the operating room for 1 year. We are told, because it's such a specialty and because it's not something that's discussed very well in nursing school, to allow 1 to 2 years to actually feel comfortable in the operating room. So I do want to make sure that I feel comfortable with my job before I'm training other people. I do want to join the education committee because I enjoy training people and working with the training programs and what the best way to train is. And if the position ever becomes available, I would like to be the unit nurse educator. At this point, the position is filled, but I know that that nurse is going back for her master's, so there may be an availability, and if I'm qualified, I would enjoy taking that spot. I also want to become an expert in my field and advance the use of evidence-based practice, so we also have an evidence-based practice committee. I feel like through this RN to BSN program, I've learned a lot about reading scholarly journals and understanding evidence-based practice, so I'd like to put that to work in the operating room. And to be an expert, I would like to become a service line leader of at least one service. The service line leaders are in charge of preference cards, specialty orders. If the surgeons have issues, they deal directly with the service line leaders. So it would really help to become an expert in the operating room if I could be a service line leader. And all of this knowledge that I want to gain would be helpful to apply for a master's program as a surgical nurse practitioner. I'd like to do that by September of 2025 at this point, and a surgical nurse practitioner is similar to a physician's assistant in the operating room. This project was a little bit difficult to complete as a new graduate. It really made me think about what I wanted to do in my area, in my specialty of nursing at this point, and what I wanted to leave behind. And I do realize that there's a lot of different paths available to RNs in all different specialties. So there's different options that are available, and it's good to think about the future. But I always remind myself that even this plan is not set in stone. I may decide that I want to try a different specialty, and all of those options are always available, but it's always good to kind of look to the future and see the path that you want to take in that specialty and in the field. Thank you very much for listening.